So the more though that you, so the more you put into them though, like the more you do the practice.
What these are, for people watching on Periscope also, we're talking about talismans and what they're for, what they do, how you create them, things like that. You can see things like that, things like the tattoos. Are we recording there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what these are for, they act like little batteries. So whenever you design one of these, you design it with an intention in mind. And a lot of times the reason for that is because it's hard to picture certain things in your head. You know, like for example, it's hard to picture what prosperity looks like. So you don't have to picture it if you create one of these. What you do is just create one of these for prosperity or create one of these for success. And then you charge it. During one of the Crimson Lotus podcasts, I was talking about doing the middle pillar exercise, which is where you bring in energy, visualizing it as light, and holding in different energy centers in your body. Well, after you do that, fill yourself up full of this energy, then you take the talisman that you designed and you hold it in your hands. Our hands actually have minor chakras in the palms of them. Everybody knows about the main energy centers that run up and down the length of your body, but we also have ones in our hands that link directly to our heart, you know, because we have meridians that act just like veins and arteries, but meridians carry energy to and from different parts of your body, just like your veins and arteries carry blood. But the chakras in the palms of your hand are connected to the gold center in the middle of your chest by your arms, which is also why it feels so good to hold hands with somebody. You know, when you're holding hands with someone, you've basically joined heart chakras. You know, your energy center is touching theirs, and you've linked your heart centers whenever you hold hands, which is why that is so nice, you know, the way it feels holding hands with people. But you hold the talisman in between your hands, you do the middle pillar exercise to bring in the light, bring in the energy. Then after you've done that, after you've done what we described on the podcast, you focus on the gold energy center in your chest, inhale and collapse all of that energy you brought in right into that gold energy center in your chest. Hold it for a second, and then when you exhale, you let it float down your arms, out the palms of your hand, and into this thing, into the talisman. That's how you charge it. You visualize it glowing as bright as you can make it glow with all that energy that you brought in. And you can do it as many times as you want. You know, there's no rule, no limit. The more energy you focus on putting into one of these things, the stronger it's going to make it. And usually the stronger it becomes, the more quickly it's going to manifest, the more quickly whatever it is you're trying to bring about in the world is going to manifest in the physical world. You can do this every single day. You can take the same talisman and charge it every single day. You can do it several times in one day. There's no limit, there's no rules. Some of them that I've done in the past, I've got them tattooed all over my body, but this particular one we did for Salem, for the show that we're working on right now. And this is the first time I had actually tried this technique out, and I can't remember where I read about this at, but I read about this guy who he said that you can take a talisman and basically turn it into two talismans. You do it the way you normally would, you know, for example, when I'm doing one of these, you do it the way you normally would, and you charge it, and then you flip it over and retrace the sigil in the center of it, and then charge it again. And you've made it twice as strong as it normally would be. And our Salem talisman for the Salem show is the first time I've done that. And the purpose for the Salem talisman is to sort of ask the intelligence that's behind the town of Salem, that's behind everything that's happened there, all the accumulated energy, asking it for its blessing on our behalf to make this venture successful and to make it touch people in a way that's going to make the world a better place in one way or another.